Hello, this is Zsolt from CEE FinTech.com. I'm interviewing Mr. Zsolt Nyéki from Simple. Zsolt, could you please introduce yourself and the company you are representing?
Okay, my name is Zsolt Nyéki. As you heard, I'm the Deputy CEO of OTP Mobile, who is developing the Simple application. And actually, we are a company owned by OTP Bank, the major Hungarian retail bank. And our task is to create mobile commerce and mobile payment solutions for the markets.
Mobile payments and mobile commerce and fintech in general is a hot topic these days. Usually these companies are starting as independent startups. You are backed by a major bank. Is it an advantage or disadvantage in your view?
That's a very good question. The one answer is that definitely it's an advantage because we were lucky enough to miss the part of looking for foundations. We got it from OTP Bank, and it's an advantage because we can use all the experience and all the systems and solutions which are provided by OTP Bank. And we are lucky because OTP Bank is letting us to work on this market, and they realized that if they would like to act quickly to the challenges which are existing on the commerce market, they need to create a company which is able to act quickly on the market. So 3 yeses, then yes, it's an advantage.
All right, you have access to massive customer base or potential customer base. Is it going to be enough for scaling up the business, or you are going to open up in the direction of other banks not belonging to the OTP group, or you are planning to do some rollout in the region?
Actually, it's not planning, it's existing. So Simple is not just for OTP customers. That's the good thing. If you check the Simple logo itself, it's not green. It contains blue and orange. And this, we are always creating a solution which is available to all customers. If we see the numbers, then our customers and the cards are registered in Simple are represented fairly the average market penetration. So OTP and non-OTP cards in Simple. So we can say that all the bank's customers are realized that, okay, here is a solution which is for them as well. So we are not just for OTP customers.
Yes, what my question referred to is the acquiring part. If you are ready to open up your systems to other acquirers, non-OTP acquirers.
That's a very good question as well. Currently, we are satisfied with the existing acquiring bank we are working with. But we are thinking about if we see an advantage, then we will move into that direction.
Hungary is a small market. Do you plan to roll out your solution in other markets?
As you know, OTP is a regional player, so OTP is on different CEE countries. And yes, thanks to the success of Simple in Hungary, we are over 200,000 registrations and we are over 1 billion forints turnover in this year. We decided to roll out this solution in other countries as well, where OTP Bank exists. And the next step will be in Bulgaria, where we are planning to go live in next spring.
Sounds promising. Working together with or next to a big group of companies who are usually not that flexible. A startup shall be flexible, so what sort of methodologies you are using inside Simple or inside OTP Mobile that is not really well spread in the banking world? What I mean, like lean methodologies, agile methodologies, and so on and so forth.
Definitely we are using agile. So when we started, just a very good example, even the brand name was not Simple, it was Simple Labs. So we had the Labs tag at the end. But our goal was to go out to the market as soon as we can and get the customer insights and opinions about it. And then improve the system based on the customer's feedback. And when we felt that this system is ready for the commercial go live, then we just left the labs tag out and it became Simple. It took May, June, July, August, 5 months to go through this stage. And in 2014, in August, we launched commercially Simple with 4 different services.
How do you define your competition? So who are the players on the market? What types of the players are out there on the market who are competing with?
Actually, everyone who is developing m-commerce application is our competitor. What I don't see I don't see someone who is developing a complex solution what we do. So integrating different type of services into one single application. But of course, there are applications developed by mobile operators. There are applications developed by different service providers. So all of them are competitions for us.
I see. Are you cooperating with other startups?
Yeah, we are working with other startups as well. The unique thing is, in our case, is that we have our own developers. So we are developing in-house, actually everything, but we are talking and discussing with other startups as well. And there were pilots when we tried out different services, and it's good to discuss because it's we can learn from them as well.
What is going to be the next big hit of Simple?
Wow. Without saying anything secret.
It is hard.
It's hard. Let's talk about the recent big hit, which was Bookline, introduced in Simple application. And this is a big hit because in that way a web shop moved into Simple, and Simple started to become a kind of marketplace where different shops are opening. If you think about the existing services, Cinema City could be treated like a web shop. The Bookline definitely could be treated like a web shop. So we are trying to push this method even more further to include different web shops and services in Simple. At the end of the year, at the beginning of next year, we will have several big hits. Believe me, I cannot tell you right now, but watch the news. We will come with big hits.
You mean this by adding new customers, new merchants, or implementing new products?
We will implement new technologies in Simple. We will have a new user interface, which is tailor-made to these new technologies. And we will improve the customer experience. The UX UI will be changed and replaced at the beginning of next year as well. And our goal is to really enhance the customer experience, to make the state-of-the-art UX and UI, and introduce those services which are missing right now from Simple. It's very hard to talk about without saying it. What do I mean?
I agree, yes. Given the value proposition you have and given the services that are available on Simple, I would say that your solution is positioned to the younger generations. Am I right in that? And if yes, do you plan to open it to the older generations too?
Partially agree, because we have services which are not really for the younger generations. What we saw that for example, parking and highway ticketing are not for the teenagers because they don't own the car and then they don't have enough money to park and then buy highway tickets. But definitely for Cinema City, for example, our customers really ask for it. That we had at the beginning only Budapest Film and Corvin and some cinemas, but they asked to open up and give us the opportunity to purchase cinema tickets at other places as well. So with Cinema City we opened up, and definitely that's for the younger generation. Yeah. And pizza ordering and food ordering, it's the mid like university students. It would be very good for me as well when I was a student to have a solution like this, to order a pizza with one button and have it. So what I say is that a different kind of services are for different generations, but on average, the younger ones really who are offering Simple too. And this is coming because of the usage pattern. So the younger generations are more connected to this kind of technologies, and it's more nature for them to use this kind of solutions. But we are trying to deploy each and every services which are relevant on mobile. And this is a very important part, that we are not trying to implement everything in simple. We had ideas which we dropped, and we said that, no, we don't do this. We have solutions which we tried and dropped. So, and it's evolving like this, that it must be relevant on mobile, and it must provide an advantage and a benefit to customers. And based on that, we can make a decision that which service will be implemented.
So implementing new services, what are those trends that you see in e-commerce these days or in the next 1 or 2 years, and how can you adjust your service offering to that?
The trend is that that customers would like to have their solution and the complete solution on their hand. So they don't want to change between different applications, jump from one platform to another, and they would like to have a one-click payment process. They don't want to type in the cards, but they need to get security. They need to see that they can trust to the service provider who is dealing with them.